GoPro is leaking. It's not because of the side ports or the bottom port, because they're sealed up well and there's no water in there. The front is leaking, which is a problem with the GoPros, but they're not. I mean, I bought this in 2016 and it's 2019, so they're not warranting it, unfortunately. But everything else is fine. It just started getting water, and now you can see we went out today and it got water in there. So video clips and pictures, because I cannot hold my phone in my mouth, or I have no mount for it, because I used to use my GoPro for this. Anyways, I am going to try to take it apart. I got into this corner because it looks like the actual, from what I can tell from other videos, the actual water sealant part is around here. This is, anyways, this lifted up pretty easy, so it's either bad or it's not needing to be waterproof. There was some water dripping out of it. I'm going to try to peel across the bottom here now and just try to be careful, because there is seals underneath here I don't want to break if I can help it. Although it's never really going to be waterproof again, but I'd still like to not damage it as much as I can. Just trying to get another one of these under here. It was not working. It wasn't hardly for anything. I put it way back underneath like this and started prying it up and down, but mostly up, and it's starting to really come off apart now. So I'm going to keep going at it. But I noticed, like, it must have been when I was doing this, I was pushing up with it. Anyways, I noticed that I cracked this LCD all down here. Whoops. I cracked this LCD all down here. So that's a bad idea, I'm sure. I don't know. The GoPro worked when I put it away, so we'll see once I dry it out. But definitely when you're doing this, you're not going to want it way in like that, like I had it. You're going to want it like that. That seems to be working, and I'm just sliding this thing along and I'm prying up on it, and it's popping like that. You hear little cracks. It's all coming off around there. As you can see, apparently that thing goes right behind the screen. Right, I was able to pry it all around. It wasn't too bad. Definitely getting the first part was the hardest, but once it really started to go around, it popped off, and it is all wet behind here. So, like, that screen is wet to touch. I'm going to see if I can see where it leaked in, but I'm almost positive it leaked in through this front housing, which means their adhesive job. Oh, you know what? That's not even a seal. Yeah, it looks like they have glue around here as well. But I mean, look, there's all this dirt and sand in here, so this seal around here, this was not working anymore, for sure. It's all wet in here, and it's wet all in the front here, so it definitely leaked in through the front of this thing. Like I said, the inside, like all inside my GoPro, perfectly dry. I didn't have any issue with it this time, but yeah, it leaked in through the front. So that's what happens when you get water in through the front. And I mean, I've used this GoPro hard, so that's fine, I guess, but it does seem a little bit like a flaw, because I don't even see a gasket. Like, there's no gasket anywhere. Yeah, that's not a gasket, that's just crap they put there. Glue and plastic. Oops, glue and plastic and stuff. So yeah, definitely leaking. Like I say, I can see sand and all sorts of stuff in here, so I maybe wash it, or it's wet already, I might wash it off actually with pure water, and then maybe I'll get a waterproof casing. Maybe I'll try to silicone it. I'm not quite sure. Fans are so cool because they spin up like that, and you can just set things right on top of them and get them nice and dry. Alright, I'm going to put this bad boy together. It should start up, because it... oh, one thing I did do is I used one of these glass cloths, because if you touch this thing at all, you don't have to do this before you put the case on, because it... Actually, you should probably wait. But I cleaned the inside of this lens, or the lens cover, and I clean the lens with the glass cleaning thing because that will make your video look bad. Not sure what I expected. I guess I expected it to clip a little. It does not clip at all. It just sets on there once you break all the, like it literally just, now it's not coming off, but it's not on there at all. Like, it's just sitting there. It doesn't clip. Yeah, that actually, let's see. The lens moves a bit, which is normal. Yeah, I'd say that once you put it back in here, it actually holds together pretty well. Yeah. Alright, well I still have an action camera. It's not quite what I had hoped for. There we go. Oh, the front LCD is now fully broken. So when I was working, so either the water damaged it, or when I was doing it with my little tool, I cracked it something, and anyways, the front LCD is not working, which I actually use quite a bit. But now that the GoPro doesn't go into the water, it won't matter as much anyways.